Syrian state media says dozens of families have started to leave the besieged, opposition-held areas of eastern Aleppo. But activists TRT World have spoken to have denied those reports and say they haven't seen any families leaving. Donald Cameron reports.
Syrian state media is reporting that dozens of families have used humanitarian corridors to leave East Aleppo, which is mostly controlled by rebels. State TV has broadcast interviews with women who say they used humanitarian corridors to enter the western part of the city, which is held by the regime.
We were living a horrible life. There was nothing there to survive on. Bread and food were very expensive. When we tried to cross, opposition groups opened fire on us. Some got wounded and others managed to flee. We walked all through the night until we arrived here with the protection of the army.
But activists in eastern Aleppo deny these claims and released a video from one of the corridors. Some civilians say they will never go, and others say they will stay to support the rebels.
There are no humanitarian corridors and no one is going to leave, and you cannot trust the regime anyway. We will stay here. We support the Free Syrian Army. We support the guys fighting for us here. We are not going to put down our weapons and we will fight until the end. Hopefully, sometimes the regime forces will drop their weapons and run away.
Supply routes into the city were cut off earlier this month by Bashar al-Assad's regime. This week, Assad's ally Russia said it would open 3 humanitarian corridors for civilians and rebel fighters who lay down their weapons, and a 4th corridor for those who are armed. The announcement of these corridors comes as Bashar al-Assad offers amnesty to any rebels who surrender within the next 3 months. The CIA says Syria may not survive its ongoing war.
So I don't know whether or not Syria can be put back together again, whether it's going to be some type of confederal structure where the various confessional groups are going to have the lead in governing their portions of the country. We've looked at the different parts of the country and which ones could be self-sustaining.
But at the United Nations, Syria envoy Staffan de Mistura says he hopes peace talks will start again at the end of August and try to end more than 5 years of conflict. Donald Cameron, TRT World.